Welcome to the Cheers Accelerometer information video. Thank you again for signing up to be a part of the Cheers in Early Learning research study. We wanted to create this video to share with you what steps are involved when measuring physical activity levels in preschool-aged children from across Alberta. In this video, we'll provide an overview of the Cheers goals, types of measurements, what, when, where, and how accelerometers will be used, parental consent, wear time tracker sheets, how accelerometer data will be used, the benefits, and a brief accelerometer demonstration. CHEER stands for Creating Healthy Eating in Active Environments Survey. The goal of our program is to promote healthy eating in active environments within early learning settings to support children's health and brain development. It is because of educators, teachers, and parents like you that we are able to create healthier, happier futures for children across Alberta. Supporting children to be active is one of our outcomes for the CHEERS program. We look to measure activity of children, and one of the ways we do that is by using accelerometers. These help us to understand how our program impacts and supports physical activity in your child's program. So, an accelerometer is a small activity monitor that measures a person's activity levels throughout the day. You can think of it as a pedometer that tracks step count. The tool is used to measure activity from infants to preschoolers to adults. But unlike the pedometer, the accelerometers also measure physical activity levels. For example, the accelerometer tracks step count, meaning how many steps you take in a day, sedentary activity, which are activities involving little bodily movements such as sitting or laying down, moderate activity, which include activities that increase your heart rate and cause you to sweat, such as walking, doing yoga, and cleaning the house. In this kind of activity, a person would still be able to maintain a conversation. And vigorous activity, which are high-intensity activities such as running, hiking a steep hill, and carrying heavy objects. One thing the accelerometer does not have the ability to track is personal information such as names or location. We are inviting children from preschool programs to wear the accelerometer for 8 days, including weekends. Due to the short part-time nature of preschool programs, we are inviting your child to wear the accelerometer during preschool hours and when they are at home. They will not need to wear the accelerometer at night or during water-based activities. The accelerometer is on an elastic belt and rests on your child's right hip. An adjustable strap allows the accelerometer to be comfortably placed around the waist. It is important that the accelerometer rests on the right hip for accurate physical activity measurement. To participate in the project, we will send an information sheet and a consent form home for you to read. You will determine if you and your child are willing to participate. If you agree, you will provide the consent form back to your child's program. Your child will also be a part of the process. Prior to putting on the accelerometer, your child will be invited to wear the accelerometer. If at any point throughout the day they change their mind, they'll be free to take off the accelerometer without any consequences. If your child decides to take off the accelerometer, they are able to put it back on at any point throughout the day. We just ask that you mark these instances in the wear time tracker sheet. This is a sheet where parents and teachers will record the dates and times that their child wore the accelerometer. For example, you will write the time that your child started wearing the accelerometer as well as the time they took it off. You can also document relevant notes about your child's accelerometer use on this sheet. For example, if your child decides to take off the accelerometer in the middle of the day, you would document this in the notes section. Here is an example of the wear time tracker. So you'll see here, you're able to write a date for each day the child wore the accelerometer, add the child's name, and include what time they put the accelerometer on and took the accelerometer off. There's also the notes section shown here. Once the accelerometers have been worn, we take the information to better understand group physical activity levels in a particular setting. This means we look at the average activity levels for the group, meaning we report activity levels for groups of children and not an individual child's activity levels. In this case, we are interested in understanding group physical activity levels within early learning environments and how CHEERS can improve physical activity within these settings. Centers will receive an individualized physical activity report for their program. This report will include valuable information about the center's physical activity levels, which can help centers assess areas of success and opportunities for growth. In the next video, we will provide a brief demonstration of accelerometer use. Thanks for watching.